Hi, good morning. I'm not so sure how this clear video, or rather how clear this video will be. I'm just headed to work and I thought I'd come on and do a brief video. Just show you my environment a little bit. It's not much, it's not my area. And I just wanted to speak about how Trump has now decided that he will stop the ability for Jamaicans in USA to actually send funds to Jamaica. I think this is for people who haven't got their legal papers, and you have to prove that you're legal in the USA to actually transact. Can you imagine the impact of how this is going to be like, how this is going to look like for those who have been relying on people, their relatives, friends abroad to send them money? Can you imagine how this will be for those who are actually doing projects? And it affected me somehow because I thought this could be to any African country next. It's Jamaica now, but we don't know who it will be next. We don't know what other country is going to say. Honestly, I'm losing so much hope in the Trump administration already, because this was initially I thought that he was going to be somebody who would look at the overall policies and actually do things a bit more fairly than Biden. But I think he's just doing what Biden had already started. I mean, Biden, for instance, had already started mass deportations. He was just doing it quietly. But Trump has actually just put is just pushing and removing the brake and actually escalating the matters. So I actually don't really think or believe, that he's doing much better or differently. I think they're all in the same category. Anyway, I think this will be quite a huge impact on us Africans. Imagine you've got a project going, in Africa. Imagine you've got families to feed. Imagine you've got relatives to send funds for, and suddenly you can't do that. This is going to have quite a huge impact. And I almost feel as though that also, that perhaps this deportation thing could be a blessing in disguise as well. I actually feel that there is an element where it's going to actually work for the good of those who actually love God. And, there's a scripture, it works for my good. It will work for the good of those who love Him. And I think this is one such case where I think that, if you find yourself as a deportee in any African country or Jamaica, the Caribbean, or anywhere, I think this is the time to try and really look back at your goals. What were your goals? What were your ambitions when you came to that country? USA, Canada, UK, Germany, wherever. What were your goals? You wanted to go back and do A, B, C, D. You really wanted to go back. Now, all of a sudden, you found yourself in that country for 20, 30 years, and you couldn't do anything. Or it took you a while to save money because you found that it was quite challenging to put money together because of the cost of living. But now you've been picked up, or you're being picked up and being deported, just like that. So I want us to encourage each other, anybody that's in that category, that is, that now they've given you the option to actually turn things around for yourself. You are going to find yourself there, but may God favor you, because now everything that you wanted to do, you could do. There's no more excuse that, oh, I'm staying another year longer, I'm staying 3 or 4 years longer, or whatever longer. I know that many of us, many people, and I say us because I'm an immigrant and I really have a passion about immigration. I have a passion for immigrants. I have a passion for those who have to leave what would seem like exile, because I come from a family where we had to flee Uganda and go into exile in Kenya for over 11 years. So I have a connection and a strong feeling about immigration and moving away from your country, whether it's out of choice or, whether it's by choice. I think we should see it as a blessing. I think people should see the hidden blessing behind it. And really, that is just what I wanted to say. I'm becoming to talk more about this issue, more about this matter. And yeah, hopefully people will be blessed by what I have to say and the encouragement that I have. And I will speak of my own story as well, how we moved from Uganda and went to Kenya, and how eventually I wound up in the United Kingdom. By God's grace, I will be talking about that. So thank you very much. I'm headed to work now and I must stop. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.